Looks like there are a lot of people out here that are suffering with mental illnesses. Are we segueing?
No, we're not. Okay. Not right there. We're not.
Okay.
Not right there. You won't have these people eat me up.
Okay. We'll go back to it in another place.
Girl, I see what you're trying to do there. I see exactly what Keisha. We're not segueing to that story right there.
Well, then we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll do a few things and then come back.
Who's that brown liquor, I think?
Girl, I think so too. I don't know what got into you today. Now, please believe that Beyonce sees that stuff on social media, but we ain't never hear nothing from her about what happened in that motherfucking elevator that day.
We heard it in her music.
That's what I'm saying. You get it in her art. But she ain't all on Instagram posting stuff on her story, Tamar. Can you put that clip up there from her Instagram story?
I got the video. I mean, I got the picture.
Where is that clip where she put the girl's Instagram story or her Instagram story? Where is that one? I definitely sent it.
No, I told you never sent it again.
I need to send it again.
Yeah, I told you to send it again.
Close your mouth, man. Listen, let me send that again. That lady that went. Hold on.
But do you want to put this up so y'all can play his audio?
Yeah, but I want this one first.
Okay.
She done went and dug up that lady's Instagram, called her all kinds of tramps and things. Where is that? Where did I send it?
Because you tried to send it through. You tried to do that.
Girl, ain't she shaking up this drink?
Girl, because I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Girl, she is shaking this drink up. Girl, it is shaking. Girl, put those cups down.
That drink was shaketh.
Right. Right. It's done.
It was shaketh.
Honey, if you shake it one more time, girl, we're going to send you to a bartending school. And y'all know I love Tamar.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
And I'm not going to tear her up because I believe, I really believe that she's heartbroken. I believe she's going through something.
The gift and the curse that is Tamar Braxton is Tamar has a huge personality. Huge.
She does.
She has a huge personality.
And you're either going to like it or you're not.
Right. And she is exceptional television.
Yes.
Bitch, I'm going to watch her.
And I've said so many times, whether y'all want to admit it or not, when we think of Tamar, we think of reality TV first, then the singer. And I think it should be the reverse. And I think that, because again, I speak a lot about this a lot over here in terms of like mental health and protecting Black women's health. So I'm not trying to tear this lady up at all. I love her. I think that she really needs to take a nice long sabbatical from social media.
She's done that already, Craig.
Well, she needs another one.
She's done that.
I think that, and I've said this before too. As
Tamar's
Black people,
a Pisces. Somebody says Tamar Gemini. She's a Pisces.
As Black people, I think that we, at some point in our lives, we all need to go to therapy. From what I understand, she is in therapy. And not because of any particular singular issue, but I think it's important just to kind of be able to have a consistent thing where you can talk, have a sounding board, get the tools that you need of how to process and process things. But I think that when we look at the landscape of her career, and I said on the last episode of Fag Talk, I watched every single episode of the Braxtons, and I watched Tamar and Vince. I've not missed one. When you think about, since we've known her, she's been embroiled in something with someone. And I'm not saying that she's been at fault in every single instance. I'm not saying that, but I'm going to lay it out for you. She fell out with her sisters on the show. She fell out with the cast of The Real. She and K. Michelle had their beef going. She fell out with Candy Burris. That was public. Then we saw, and this is not in any particular order, I'm just giving to you. Then when this whole thing happened with this guy, Jeremy, there was something with this girl, Tommy. She had like a public thing going on with Tommy.
I honestly did not like the way Tommy handled that either.
And there were two other kerfuffles that she was involved in that I forgot. What's the little gay boy that used to dress her? And he does Robin Roberts now. I can't think of his name, but she fell out with him. She also fell out with Terrell Mullen, the makeup artist. She fell out with April Daniels. Remember Big Shiz's wife, who did the music. So like What I'm
But
saying
Craig,
is,
we don't know.
I'm not saying that she was the
but we
that it
don't
started
know.
with
Like
her.
all this stuff, like when that shit be put.
What I'm saying
and the
is,
reason why I'm
but we only know about it because she posted about it. Is what I'm saying. We all get into disagreements with people, but we're not running to Instagram every time we got a disagreement. It's almost like, and I love you, Tamar, because she may get this, but it's almost like every time she has a disagreement with someone, she uses her social media to blast them. We don't have to know every time you fall out with somebody. We just don't.
Well, what if they came forward first, Craig?
Child, April Daniels, Big Shiz's wife, did not post anything about her.
I don't know anything about that. See, I don't know anything.
Well, I do. Right. And again, I'm not saying who's right or wrong. I'm not saying who's right or wrong.
Jesse Wu.
And I'm not saying who started it. She got into it with Jesse Wu. And now this thing with this young lady that she called a tramp because she suspected that Jeremy and this woman, put it up there, Mo, please. This is from Tamar's story, her Insta story. She got into it with this. She posted this lady's page up on her story. Then she got into it with this guy, Jeremy. But then remember when this guy, David, that she was dating, when she did that last reality show, she got into it publicly about him. Obviously, there was some public stuff with her and Vince. And then now with her and this guy, Jeremy. And it's just like when you're the common denominator, at some point you have to step back and say, okay, maybe some of this is me. Maybe I need to self-correct. Maybe I need to pivot. Maybe I need to do something a little differently. And again, I'm not at all saying that she's at fault in all those instances. I'm not saying that she started all of those instances. I'm just saying two people who don't know you can't tell the same lie about you.
All right, let me play devil's advocate here.
I'm listening.
She's a public figure.
And
Craig,
so is Beyonce.
Right, but Craig,
Beyonce ain't in the comments.
Well, she's not. Craig, see.
Janet Jackson ain't in the comments arguing with people.
Craig. Okay.
Go ahead.
Now you know Tamar and Beyonce are two different entities.
I understand that. I understand that.
You know Tamar and Janet are two different
I
entities.
understand that.
They came from two different worlds.
I agree. And eras.
And eras and worlds. Tamar, we know again from quoting you.
Yeah.
We saw Tamar, the TV star, then the singer.
Correct.
So when we saw her, the TV star, then the singer, we also knew her to be in the social loop. Just like this right here is my world.
But this is where you originated.
Yes. So you're gonna see me in the comments, and you'll see me in this, and you'll see me in the comments. You'll see me making a video. You'll see this stuff about it. So the same thing applies to her for me.
I disagree. See, you started on Vine and all of that stuff. So that comes with the territory going back and forth. And somebody in the comments said, well, Rihanna has gotten into it with her fans. Yeah, but we ain't heard all of this about Rihanna every single time you look up. Like some of the people have been saying, take us out of this group chat, Tamar. Like this relationship stuff that keeps coming up on her story or on her Instagram. It's like, why involve us? And even when she first started dating this guy, I remember saying she's celebrating publicly too soon, meaning she was posting him on Instagram, doing all those things on her Instagram. And now all of this stuff is coming out and it's just not looking good.
Mo, you remember when you and I was talking while Craig was out of the country?
What?
Salivating, skydiving and stuff with that man over there in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, first of all, that's white people shit. I ain't skydiving with nobody.